The final Pirelli National Superstock race of the year saw Billy McConnell start from pole, but an excellent start from Alex Olsen on home turf meant he went into turn one in the lead. There was a bit of jostling further back between Tom Ward and Dan Linfoot, but they managed to all stay on board. Billy McConnell then managed to go through on the brakes into Paddock Hill Bend and lead. At this stage, Tom Ward still in the hunt for the top three, but after a poor start, Linfoot managed to go through. Horrible crash for Jack Nixon into Surtees, and he was left limping away, and so FHO Racing hopes were on Alex Olsen, who just kept on getting past into Paddock Hill Bend by the Australian Billy McConnell. It was then a race between these three, with Linfoot there in third with front row seat. Here is the move that pretty much won it for Billy McConnell. He went through on Alex Olsen, and then Dan Linfoot on the last lap as we started it went through on Alex Olsen. They tried to reel in McConnell, but they couldn't quite manage it. McConnell the winner here in the last race of the season from Dan Linfoot, and third for Alex Olsen.
What can I say? It's been a mega weekend. We've been fastest in every session. Shame we didn't put it on pole in qualifying, but we've done everything we could today. Had a good start to the race and just got beat by a Honda, but we've done everything we could. That was everything in the tank today. So yeah, it's nice to get a podium. It's nice to give the team my final podium for them. It's a shame that me and FHO are coming to an end, but it's been a pleasure to ride for them for 2 years. They've given me the best package I ever could have asked for, and all my sponsors and everyone's been over the moon, and it's a shame it's coming to an end, but all good things must come to an end. So yeah, it's been a pleasure. Everyone in the team's been mega. Lewis, even Rhodey's done a little bit, but yeah, no, it's great end to the season. Nice to finish with a podium, and just like to thank everyone that's been involved.
I was on the 5th row, but I knew I could do something from there. Made a few moves on the first lap. I think I passed about 4 people in the first lap, and was just settling. I think I was 9th behind Francis, and I was really struggling to pass him because he was so strong on the brakes. And then I'd gain on exit again, but in the end was just behind him and went into Surtees, and I was quite fast into Surtees on entry, so I was trying to line him up, and I just hit a false neutral and I couldn't stop and tuck the front, unfortunately. So not the way we wanted to finish the year, but you know, it's been an up and down year. I'm just happy to finish. I've gained a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge this year, so I can take that moving forward and find the positives, and yeah, give whatever we're doing next year a good go. So yeah, thanks to all the team and all my sponsors for getting me here, and yeah, looking forward to tonight now with the team.
was on pole for the first race at Brands Hatch in the showdown finale, with Bradley Ray starting from 6th, only needing a 7th place finish to be crowned the Bennetts British Superbike champion for 2022, with Irwin still leading ahead of Peter Hickman and Andy Irwin. The laps ticked down and the checkered flag came out. Glenn Irwin winning fantastically ahead of Peter Hickman. Penultimate race of the season for Tommy Bridewell. He was supposed to start second, but unfortunately had to start from pit lane. Glenn Irwin started from pole with the champion Brad Ray sporting the #1 plate on his Yamaha. As they tipped it into turn 1, it was an Irwin 1-2. Glenn from Andy with Hicky there in 3rd place. Hicky going through there on Andy Irwin. And Peter Hickman starting to get his teeth stuck into Glenn Irwin as well on his FHO Racing BMW. This is the moment he made his move. Great one as well. Into to lead outright, up on the wrong side of the move. But Peter Hickman was sublime, the 10th different winner of 2022, the FHO Racing
Race 1, we actually had a reasonable race. We started 16th on the grid, and we was in the battle for 11th, and we was actually closing the gap to 8th. We was actually riding a strong race. Me and Christian Idem were battling for 11th place, and we ended up just tangling together. I didn't actually hit him as such. It was just more of like a side by side, and we just caught together, got tangled together, couldn't get away, and we both ran off the track. Got onto the grass was wet, and I spun around on the grass with slicks on. So unfortunate end to the race. We actually didn't have too bad of a race. Unfortunately with that, we got a penalty back of the grid for race 2. We didn't have the best of luck. I did a few laps, the bike didn't feel right. There was a couple of things that happened, and I was a bit like, what was that? And then eventually I couldn't shift any gears. The quick shifter and the auto blipper had a malfunction and didn't work, so I had to retire from the race. We was 21st on the grid for the last race of the season. Again, not where we want to be, but you know, it's the last race, got the elbows out, just tried to make the best race possible. I think we crossed the line P13, so big thanks to FHO Racing, BMW, all the mechanics, all the hospitality staff, all the technicians, everybody. Done a great job this year. It's been tough, you know, but nobody's let their head drop, and they've been by my side the whole time, so it's been really nice. Big thank you to Attis Insurance again, and all my personal sponsors that make it happen. I wouldn't be able to live my dream without you guys, and hopefully we can all progress and have a great next year and stuff like that. I wish the best to the team, and yeah, hopefully we'll be on the grid as well.
Final round, Bennetts British Superbike Championship, Brands Hatch, really happy with the final round. To finish on a high like we have done. 5th place in the last race wasn't exactly where I wanted to be, but struggled with the tyre again, the rear tyre, but the good thing for us, the last few rounds, the pace has really been there. So to get a 2nd place yesterday and then a win today in the first race, yeah, super happy. Really massive thanks to the FHO Racing team, Faye, all the boys and girls that work in here have been really working hard behind the scenes. So massive thanks to them. All the sponsors, supporters, not only myself, but the team as well. To get the BMW M1000 RR, top step of the podium at the end of the year. Not only have we won a big bike race at the Isle of Man TT, we've also won a race at British Superbikes in the same year. It was a little box I wanted to tick, and we've done exactly that. So really happy about that. That's not been done for a very long time. So yeah, really happy. Just want to say thanks for all the support out there. Hope to see you back in 2023. We've got a new bike to play with, so let's see what we can do. Thank you very much.
Wow, it's been a fantastic end to the season. It's the last round at Brands Hatch, and this weekend we had really good results. Yesterday's race, Pete came 2nd. And today, he actually won the race, the second race. So over the moon, it's just a great, like I said, end to the season, really. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you to all my sponsors that are on board with me this year. And I'm looking forward to next season, 2023. As you all know that Peter is staying with me next season too. And we have a new rider, Josh Brooks, coming on board. So I can't wait. And obviously everything, the team will be continuing, getting everything ready for next season. And I'm hoping to see you all my fans, all the team's fans, alongside coming to the next season to support us. And can't wait to see you all.
What do you want to know, Rogie?
Well, end of the season now. Am I actually I can't be blamed for anything this weekend.
No, I don't think you did anything wrong this weekend, which is probably why we've got these babies sat here, to be fair. Yeah, what a season. What a season. Expected a bit more. But anyway, the last 4 rounds have been good. Shown a lot of good pace, and we've improved the bike a lot actually. So that's positive moving into next year. And even though this weekend we obviously had a win and a second with Pete, and Alex had a third. We've had front row starts in all. Pete's had a front row start in every race, and Alex had a front row start. So the pace is definitely there. The other BMWs are also on the podium. So I think it's showing potential definitely, and just taken too long to get there. But we're there, and going into winter, feeling fairly positive. So lots of things to test and try, and there's a new bike out and whatever. So, but as a whole, season's been tough, but it's been good, been as enjoyable as ever. Generally because of this one here, where it says team, because that's what makes a team. And we're definitely a team. So all good. We did manage to get the best of the rest, which was the Riders' Cup. Pete got that, which was 7th place. 7th place, 9th place, because there's 8 now in the showdown. So top BMW again, which is great for us. Not where we need to be, but it's the best of the rest. Ryan's had a tough old season. He's definitely shown some form, and we all know he's got the speed. So I hope he can unleash that, and I wish him all the best next year. I'm sure he's got a lot more to come. Jack and Alex. Jack's fast, and he just had a tough old season leading up in his first year. But he's shown some form from time to time, and I think he's only going to get stronger and stronger. So wishing him all the best for the future. Again, with Alex, he's definitely a championship, not just contender, but he can win the championship. I have no doubt at all. So a couple of things we've let him down with this year, and sometimes we've been taken out. It's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. But I got a lot of time for Alex. I think he's been with us, with the group of people, if you like, for 4 years now. So I have no doubt he's going to win. And at this moment in time, I'm pretty confident he's moving on to pastures new. We're maybe scaling down on the team size Superstock, so we're probably not going to be doing too much with Superstock or anything with Superstock, because we need to concentrate on Superbikes, and that's, it zaps your efforts and your energy. So next year is going to be smaller, but in team wise, but a lot more efforts going into it, if that's even possible. So and Pete's done a good old job really. I mean, he's done over 400 races now, and he's done past that, and he's still winning races. So fair play to him. I give him some stick sometimes, but we're going to put him on a big diet this weekend and see this year, and over winter, stop him eating them cakes and stuff, and see if he can get a bit further up the grid next year. But honestly, just thanks to the whole team, the riders, most importantly Faye, because without Faye we won't be here. So just mega for everyone really, and I do love the silly old buggers really sometimes. Tonight we're going to party, FHO style, so you'll probably want to air out from me for a while, because I'm going to be hanging. So all good, and we'll see you all next year.